Welcome back to our Wessex playthrough, which should really be called the England playthrough now, since we're not Wessex anymore. We are now the Kingdom of England and actually Wales, apart from this one little village here. So we've got this little area here, Powys, surrounded by our conquered lands. Wales is basically ours. So we'll take Powys at some point soon, just so we can complete that conquest and obviously unite all this land under our rightful banner. We are King Edward, Alfred the Great's son, 61 years of age, still in okay health, but definitely heading towards our twilight years. Our sons are both not fantastic, both have less than desirable qualities, if I'm perfectly honest.
But none of my virtues won your list. Even then it was as if you didn't want me for your son.
Your faults as a son is my failure as a father.
So this is our grandson, who we're going to become his ward to see if we can maybe shape him into something better. He's already 8, so we're starting a little late. I must have missed him turning 6. But yeah, so we're going to see if we can't teach him some stuff and get a better character out of it, because his father, Eadbald, is not looking too promising as a king here. I mean, 13 diplomacy is okay, but then 5s and 7s for the rest. It's not going to be great. I'm not entirely sure what kind of stead is going to set him in with the vassals. Is he going to be able to hold the realm together? And then looking at his brother, he's not much better. In fact, he's worse, really. He's got poor skills, except for intrigue, which is pretty high. But, I mean, really, is that going to be helpful to him? Maybe a little, but not to the point where it's going to be any good. So we're going to pass this on. Our realm's going to pass to Eadbald unless something drastic happens. And hopefully he can keep it together until his son then takes over. And hopefully we can shape him into something better, like I say. We're lacking a little in prestige. I've been talking to a couple of the guys in the comments about forming a new religion, which I am thinking about doing, but do we need that at the moment when things are potentially not going to be all that stable going forward? So I'm not sure I'm going to go ahead with that just yet. But soon we'll have a proper look at this new religion thing, and we'll go with a new religion. We'll bring the light of whatever we decide to be to the world. We'll make Anglo-Saxon religion shine throughout Europe. Hopefully. So anyway, yeah, so we're kind of working on stabilising the realm. There's a few issues going on here. Let's have a quick look at what's happening. So faith-wise, we're all Catholics, except for a bit of the insular Irish kind of Christian religion spreading into parts of Scotland there, which is, I mean, that's fine. A little bit of this a Satru, I guess you say. It's like the Norse faith. Culture-wise, so Anglo-Saxon across the board pretty much for our lands. A little bit of, well, quite a lot of Welsh culture in Wales, apart from this little section here, Gwent, that we captured earlier and already brought the enlightenment of the Anglo-Saxon culture. Not that I've got anything against Welsh culture, but, you know, in terms of the game. So we're going to work on bringing Anglo-Saxon culture to Wales and into this kind of northwestern Cumberland area as well. And basically, we're going to stabilise things. We're going to hopefully set up our sons to be in good stead. Now, I did get a notice that this guy's lands up here, this little Babas, Earl Athwys ap Rodri of the Isle of Man, his land's not going to stay with us once he passes on to his heir, who is this guy, Prince Rodri of Powys. Also, that's this dude here. So we can either vassalise the Prince of Powys, or we can just take this off him, or we'll do both. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. This place won't accept our vassalisation just now. He's already considering a proposal from us. I'm not sure what it is. Let's see what it actually is. We'll start it off. Maybe I've already offered him vassalisation. I actually can't remember. It's a couple of days since I last played this. Oh yeah. So we had already vassalised him, so it's fine actually. And then I think we lose that. Yeah, so this will all stay in our realm then, so that's fine. So actually, yeah, there's no problem now. Eadberg can marry my granddaughter. She's 17. And a 17-year-old homosexual woman. Got a bit of martial skill, but not really much else. Let's see what we've got going on here. The most serene Doge of Venice. Would that be a good match, do we think? Possibly. Another Impaler. Oh, he's ill. And ailing. Not sure it's any point. He's only 42. He might recover. Yeah, let's marry our daughter into this. He's not got any wars going on. We'll get a bit of prestige. Well, she'll get a bit of prestige. We'll go ahead with that. We can create the Kingdom of Wales, but I'm not going to do that just now. So let's tick time over. There we are. Daughter married. We're bringing culture down into this area. We were constructing a few items from the last episode there. A few buildings. Oh, we're still fabricating this claim up here. We don't need that anymore. Our queen's pregnant. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't see that coming, if I'm honest. Honesty will serve. Yeah, he keeps honest, so we want to keep him honest. Honest is a nice trait to have, I think. Since we're brimming with cash, why don't we actually make a new artifact? We have no antiquarian, so let's make an antiquarian. Poor. Okay, we'll let our daughter do that. Am I good for this? Yeah, awesome. Fill up these court positions. +5 for this guy. Oh, he's got terrible aptitude. Screwed. There you go. You're the jester now. Keep him happy. So, Duke Regenwald is our master of horse and master of the hunt. High Armander. Have we got someone good for that? Yeah, our wife can do that. Cupbearer. Now, you've got to be careful who you give this to. Our player heir? I'm not too sure. Our second son? Yeah. Offer the knight. Homely. Yeah, he can be it. So that's the court positions filled out. I'm not really seeing any problems on our vassals not liking us. All seems alright, really. Someone in the comment mentioned our vassals hate us, but I'm not really seeing that. I mean, I'm sure some of them do. Seems okay to me. These Welsh vassals now might be a whole different kettle of fish. Yeah. Not particularly fond of us exactly, but I'm sure they'll come round. Some internal wars going on. I'm sure there must be a way how to stop this, but maybe if we increase crown authority. We can't yet anyway, but hopefully soon. We're working on Burrs, and that's going to be another 21 years. Oh, we've got a new daughter. Didn't expect that. Rachel, yeah, fine. So we're remaining at peace with Scotland for now, keeping things like quiet with Ireland, which is really fractured actually into various different small kingdoms. So we're going to stay out of that for now. We're going to just focus on England. We're going to see if there's anything else we can improve or build up. Don't think there's really a great deal we can do just now. We can't build new holdings, of course. So, oh, we're already building one. City. Oh yeah, I forgot to set this off in the last episode. So we are building a few new holdings, a few new cities and temples, if I remember correctly. Extra prestige for impeccable household. So there's a few things going on behind the scenes, so to speak. Got a few temples on the go. We've still got 2,500 in the bank. I mean, but there's not really anything else we can build just now, so let's speed things up. Let's let it go. These projects take a while, obviously. My Chancellor has worked hard to convince my neighbouring realm and vassals that the peace treaty I signed with the guy from the Isle of Man is flawed. Yeah, cool, but we're not going to war with him now. I wonder if we can educate this guy. So our new daughter is intelligent, that's good. Our granddaughter, I don't really... Can we teach him? Maybe he's already got someone. No. Ah, offer guardianship. So maybe, let's see if he'll do it. Yeah, he will. Now, why can't we convert his... Oh, she's Welsh, that's why. I was going to say, why can't we convert his culture? Let's do that. He will not accept. Oh, mustn't want to become Anglo-Saxon. Well, so we accept if we do it? Yeah, he will if we do it. Well, yeah, we'll bring him in. We'll teach him the ways of Anglo-Saxon culture. It's got to be good for the long run, I would think. There's still this war going on here in Northumbria, which is pretty annoying. The Duchy of Dara, Duke Elfwald at war with Duke Oswulf Uhtredson. What war is this? Daring claim on the Earldom of Westmoreland. There should be a way that I should be able to come in here and tell them to stop doing this, but I guess we're still in too early days for that. It's still only 940 AD after all. And we only have, like, mediocre authority over these places, really. Like, in reality, at this point, the idea of nationhood was only just emerging, really. These little kingdoms were different to the nations as we understand them now, but, you know, it works for the game. Anyway, let's replace the Chancellor. Our nephew, another Impaler, also working on increasing the county control, because, again, we are having problems with county control in various different places. We did a lot of conquering once when Edward took over. A lot of conquering. And obviously that leads to instability. Just we're going down this last one here, then we'll have maxed out the whole of the diplomacy tree once we get August. If we live that long. 63 now. Son's 40 already. So the jester stolen this guy's... That's our son's clothes. Yeah, you can go around naked for a bit. It's a county control increase there. We're known for our dedication to faith. I like that. Excellent. We've discovered mustering grounds. Oh, and we're working on longbow competitions as well. This is a new tradition for the Anglo-Saxons, which will be ready in 16 years, so it's still a while off. Also, we can have size of an extra man-at-arms regiment, and the size can be larger. That's excellent. So let's see what we can recruit. We've got light horsemen, onagers, bowmen, and huscarls. Why don't we also get some pikemen? Get 500 pikemen. Why not? We've got the money. We're going to max out all these guys. So then at least our son will have access to a fair chunk of men-at-arms to call on. So he would have 2,500 men-at-arms for his army, at the very least, if he has problems when he comes to the throne, which like, he could well have. We can vassalize Petty King Bangor. Who's he? With low feudal obligations. Now, do we want to do this? I'm not sure. It's quite a lot of land. Let's do it. Ask our head of faith for gold. We're going to use a hook to get some high taxes out of Lecky Aberfraw, ruler of Gwynedd. Thank you. Thanks for the tax refund. 529 for the bank. Not that we really needed it, but it's always handy to have. So there we are. It's taking us up into Scotland. Maybe it's a bad idea to take all these guys on low feudal obligations, but I figure that's something we can fix along the way. It now gives us inroads into Scotland. We've got no beef with the Kingdom of Alba at all at the minute, so I mean we will be leaving them alone until we've stabilised the realm at the very least. Trade Augustus, that's going to increase our diplomacy and martial and give us extra prestige, so this is pretty cool. We've maxed out this whole tree now, so why don't we focus on something else if we can? We'll focus on our domain. It takes the diplomacy skill back to 39, but that's still pretty damn respectable. Duke Regenwald is dead. He's no longer our Master of the Hunt. Or our Marshal. Oh, and the Spy Master is also dead. Now, what did he die from? Natural causes. And Oswulf. I think they were fighting a war, those guys. Or he was, certainly. Died from complications of treatment of something. At age 49. Oh, well. So our Marshal, who was really pretty good, actually, is dead. Oh, so this new dude. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really like us very much. But we will have him as our Marshal. And he can continue working on increasing control in Leicestershire. Spy Master. Yeah, he's pretty good, 21. And he's a powerful vassal, and he really likes us. So I feel like that's a decent choice for Spy Master. Oh, so we've had our culture promoted down here in Morganuk. Morganuk? I have no idea how you say these Welsh names. I'm likely to butcher them all. So let's continue working on promoting our culture. Cumberland, since this area is actually in England. Gospatrick seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. He got along quite well with everyone he spoke to, even the adult guests. So this is our grandson and ward. This guy will eventually take over our kingdom. We're trying to promote his stats, so they're already kind of looking a little better than his father's, which is nice. It never hurts to make friends. That would mean he keeps gregarious. Gregarious is quite a good one to have, I feel, so yeah, let's go with that. Barely constructed in Chertsey, so that's one of the last builds we could do. I think this might be very well be the actual last that we have available to us to build at the moment until we get some new innovations on the go. Looking at our military now, so yeah, we can raise a decent amount of men-at-arms. We can bring almost 10,000 men to the field, which is pretty good. For this stage of the game, anyway, I feel. We've got no wars happening. Nobody's hostile to us. We're in quite good state, actually. Lots of these realms only have tiny amounts of soldiers. Well, East Francia has almost 6,000, but still, it's not really that many. We could probably conquer them all if we really wanted to. Failed to treat kin. But we won't imprison our wife. I don't feel like we'd gain very much there. She's pregnant again. What the hell? She's 43. And we are 66. Doesn't seem very realistic. And another little daughter. We can vassalize Duke Einar. Really? Where's Duke Einar? Duchy of Holland? How can we vassalize him? Surely we don't have any claim to this guy's lands in any way. We've got no de jure claims for his lands. I feel like this game might be getting slightly out of control here. But there we are. Don't know. Duke Einar is now our vassal. Catholic and Dutch. After my long tutelage, young Earl Ethwes, I was pleased no end when he told me that he considers himself Anglo-Saxon. So we've changed this guy's culture to Anglo-Saxon. So he's now the same culture as us, and that's cool. 99% chance we get a new, very good book artifact. And we did. Let's have a look at that. We'll take it. Oh yeah, we're going to make a new artifact as well. See if they can't make us a nice new crown. Duchess Inga. I don't understand. How can we vassalize these people? Like they are nothing to do with us at all. I genuinely don't understand it, but if you know, drop us a line in the comments. I find this bizarre. I feel the witch must burn, even though it gives us stress. Commission an epic. Indulge in drink. Lash out. Okay, we'll commission an epic. Our granddaughter can marry. I think they're very distantly related, but yeah, that's fine. We'll gain more renown when it's finished. We don't have a liege, so maybe that's not the way to go. I mean, we haven't really got long left in life, really. We're 67. Not sure which way to go down here, to be honest. Let's go. We'll do the architect route. Shrine constructed. Whitney. Homesteads constructed. Let's increase his feudal taxes to us. Means he loses 20 opinion, but we get a bit more money. And since I think we took him on low feudal obligations, I want to say. Oh, so this is pretty cool. So it's made us a new crown. Man-at-arms maintenance minus 1%. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but that will actually take a little chunk of it. Plus, we get extra prestige. So that's lovely. What does our current crown give us? Independent ruler opinion +2. Let's go with the other one. So we get extra prestige because we commissioned a song to go along with the Wessex saga. Vassal opinion +8. That's pretty cool. So that might actually help our son out when he takes the throne. Let's see now. What else are we holding here book-wise? Gets us extra stewardship points. More stewardship points. And more stewardship points. And what's this? Fertility. Let's hold that book instead for extra prestige. Time's whizzing by, 9:46. Because Patrick's, this is our grandson who's going to take over. He's become a fortune builder. So again, his stats don't look amazing, but they're manageable, I think. So like 9, 6, 13, 0, and 6 for learning. Pretty poor, but you know, at least we've got some stewardship we can build on there. So he's good in that at least, and average in diplomacy. So that's not too bad. Be overwhelmed by stress because our sister died. I swear to God, I'll punch someone. Well, that's... yeah, that'll do. We'll lose 33 stress. Okay, so we're going to lose land again when the vassal dies. Oh, this place over here. I mean... what? He's 34. She's 32. They could still have a child, I suppose, but do we really care if we lose that land over there? I don't think so. Are we still promoting culture? Yes, we are. Increase control. Get this place under some sort of control. So the chance of inheriting bad congenital traits, minus 30%. Chance of new bad congenital traits, minus 30%. I think we'll keep working down this one. See if we can't open the whole lot up. So she's took that land off him, the Duchess. All right, we can actually hold another realm, another holding. But realistically, where am I going to go with that? I really don't want to conquer anything else just yet. We're still working on stabilizing the realm here. So like we wasted our time with this guy really, but I mean, we'll invite him to court. He can become helpful. I'm sure he'll be useful for something. Giant coward. A dramatic scene unfolds in my audience chamber as my vassal Duke Herbert accuses Roland, the son and heir of Count Trigvi of Ostfriesland, must be one of those new places I've taken on the coast of the continent there, of impregnating his daughter out of wedlock. Oh. The argument is heating up and I must do something before things get out of hand. You'll have justice. Who's Roland? We don't even know that guy. I think our Duke will have justice. Wales is looking pretty desperate actually, so is the north actually. And so is Cornwall. We'll do Cornwall first. Changing the culture of Cumberland still, which is taking a while. And still going to take another 3 years. Another stewardship perk. We're just working down this line here, really. Oops, some sort of problem going on here. With the Queen of Burgundy. I mean, not bothered. Why will we lose this land? Portsmouth. Captain, someone or other of the retinue of Hengist. What? Well, how was that? Can we make a claim on that, maybe? Earldom of Hampshire. I mean, I don't want the Earldom of Hampshire. Why would he get that? Well, I mean, if he does get this and it comes out of our realm, I suppose we'll take it off him. The latest work of my acquaintance, Duke Alfred, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Alfred has publicly dedicated it to me. The mightiest men must leave this earth, no matter what realms they have given birth. And when their final hour nears, their name lives on the lips of peers. So he's telling us we're going to die, pretty much, which, I mean, you know, we are. Don't know quite how I feel about this. Truly heartfelt, yeah. Excellent poem, Alfred. Patrick, our grandson, can marry. Let's see if we can't find him a decent match. See if we can't maybe find a skill that can be passed on. Our granddaughter, no. Quick. Hale, maybe okay. She's only 17 as well. Pretty. Intelligent. Extra life expectancy. Fertility plus 50. She's Greek Orthodox, maybe not. Well, it's nothing amazing. Inbred, wasn't it? Oh. Is anybody here not related to us? It must be distant related. I mean, surely they're not going to be inbred. We are king after all, so, you know, it's not that bad. I'm sure they did that. It's now 950 AD. We're dead. Just like that. We drank ourselves to death. Okay, well, never mind. We did live to 73. Not bad, really. Now we've got real problems. Real problems, actually. We can only hold five domains. We've only got 6,000 men. We're no doubt not really liked by anybody. Let's see what we've got to say. King Edward of England rests in the arms of the Lord at 73 years of age. He drank himself to death. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he could not outsmart death. Well, none of us can. King Eadbald ascends to the throne, a formidable duelist. Many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. Well, I mean, I'm not convinced about that. Edward fought in 8 wars, 6 offensive, 2 defensive. We unlocked quite a bunch of perks there. Devoted servant, illustrious, cultural head, and we drank ourselves to death. What have we got here? So we're the cultural head again. Established fame, dutiful, faithful to the faith. We'll have a quick look around, and then we'll finish this episode. We'll take stock of this. We're King Eadbald. We're not looking too good, but not terrible. 17 diplomacy, 6 martial, which is terrible. 8 stewardship, which is obviously bad. 6 for intrigue, not good. We're 50 years old as well. So yeah, 50. So maybe what, 20 years we've got. Prince Patrick. Also not looking amazing. Diplomat. Charismatic negotiator. Well, if we put her on managed domain, it at least takes it up to 6. Our wife, she's 57. A little older than us. Maybe if we switch from, let's see what he's got in diplomacy. So we've, yeah. Children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. Jeez, imagine how bad he would have been without that then. So our martial now says 5, even though it said 6 a minute ago. But we're going to go with domain focus again. It's going to give us some extra stewardship, and hopefully we can hold that extra. Yeah, let's see. Can we hold extra hold? Yeah, so we're back to 7 holders at least. And a new chancellor. Again, he possibly not the best. No, he's not the best we've got, but he is a powerful vassal, and he's on minus 32. So if we give him that, that'll put him in the plus 18, and I'm sure that'll sort itself out as we go. No real factions here. I think we're okay on the whole, you know. I think we're alright here. I'm still baffled by this, how we're going to lose that land. Queen Leofled's no longer our seneschal. So, it's pretty much the end of the episode. We've come to the end of the life of King Edward of England. We are now King Eadbald of England, aged 51. I guess we've probably got 20 or so years, maybe, unless something happens to him, obviously. So at least, well, I'd say at least 10 years. We're stabilising the realm. I feel like things are starting to get a bit better. We still haven't formed this new religion, but we will. We will form a new religion, for sure. And bring that religion at least to the British Isles and probably beyond. But, like, let's see where that takes us. Create a new faith. So we need quite a lot of extra piety for that yet. But, I mean, we could get that with a, you know, with maybe a trip to the Vatican or somewhere like that. Your old faith will consider you hostile, so that could also bring problems, but we are pretty damn powerful, I think, so bring it on, I say. So So we would choose some tenets, obviously, and doctrines and things like that. So there's quite a lot of interesting stuff to look at here, actually, and I feel like we could probably make a pretty good one. So a bunch of these guys won't convert. I think it's mostly the Welsh. Yeah, it's mostly the Welsh and the Scottish lands that we've got there. Bastards can be legitimised if their house head or dynasty head approves. That could also come in handy if you've got crap children like we have at the moment. Cousin marriage. Maybe we're doing that anyway. Close kin taboo. So there's going to be some interesting things to look at, and we will definitely make a new religion. If you've got any ideas, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe we'll have a look at that in the next episode. If you have a religion idea, pop that in there. A name idea, anything like that, pop it in the comments. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you've been and watched a few of the videos and you aren't subscribed, come and subscribe. Leave a like to the video, drop a comment there. I'll engage with anybody who comments. We'll have a chat about the episode and see how things are going. This is my first real playthrough with recording it. I've obviously played the game before, but I'm no expert at it, as you can probably tell from watching me shambling through this campaign. But hopefully it's been mildly entertaining so far, and let's see where this goes. Maybe we'll make the kingdom, the Empire of Britannia in the next few episodes. See what's happening there. We seem to be dominating Northern Europe for sure. Nobody can come close to us for troop numbers, even though we're back at the 8,000 now. We were down to about 6,000, but things are looking pretty cool. We're King Eadberg. Let's see where this takes us. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff. Help the channel grow, because this is still just a tiny channel. I've got less than 20 videos on here. This is a new channel I started. I've got another, a bigger channel that does other things. I mean, it's not a huge channel, but it is bigger than this. But it's not like a gaming channel or anything like that. I also do some historical content. I've got a few little documentaries that I had a go of making. I'd never done anything like this before, but I am interested in history. I love history. I love lots of different periods of history. Interested in lots of different things. The American Civil War in particular. I enjoy medieval history as well. So yeah, come back, see what's going on. And I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you later. Ta-ra for now.